Well, you may remember just a few weeks ago, we talked to a UW La Crosse student that was headed to Finland for the powerlifting world champions. Well, he left Sunday. News 8's Nick Ragnar joins us with more.
Good morning, Lisa and Bill. Andy Asko is one humble guy for how good he is in the sport of powerlifting. As a recently turned 21-year-old, only 21 years old, he holds a number of lifting records here in the United States. His next goal is to break records internationally. We had the chance to talk to him about where it all began before he left. Andy Asko is a powerlifter, a pretty good one.
It's just an innate drive. Like, I'm a super competitive person, so I want to be the best.
A UW La Crosse student, Asko is ranked #1 in the world in his age group. It all started with tag-along trips to the gym.
My best friend's father, when I was in high school, was the high school powerlifting and football coach. Got us to come into the weight room to start preparing us for high school football and high school powerlifting, and it just spiraled out of control from there.
But lifting for sport wouldn't be this Necedah native's first choice in high school.
My freshman year, I had a little bit of a scheduling conflict with wrestling, so I didn't powerlift my freshman year, but then sophomore year, I went to state, and no one ever heard of me because I'd never done a meet in high school, and I got 5th, and everyone kind of was on patrol.
They took notice for good reason. 1 state title and 2 national titles later, a freshly graduated Asko's drive only just began.
It was the first national championship I went to when I was out of high school. I kind of saw this lifter named Blaine Sumner squat 1,003 pounds, and I was hooked. I'm like, I want to do that.
2 more national titles would come, along with 10 American records. Asko now moves to his next set of goals, attempting to break the world records in his age group for squat and total weight lifted at a world championship meet.
I just think about like how embarrassing it's going to be if I miss it, to be honest. But this training cycle, it's all been in my head, like, keep that #1 spot.
But celebration will be kept at a minimum regardless of how Asko does. Spoken like a true weightlifter, it's all about adding more to that personal best.
I mean, it's going to be great for about 5 minutes, and then it's just the next step. Like, okay, I broke it at 7:55, 7:80 now.
Andy Asko will continue to do a lot for powerlifting, but even he admits powerlifting also continues to do a lot for him.
I don't know where I'd be. I mean, I wasn't the greatest kid, so I think sports were a really powerful tool to keep me in line and to keep me kind of in one piece.
Now a lot of help goes out to, or thanks goes out to News 8 photographer Alex Riley for helping with that piece. And speaking of doing a lot for the sport, Asko also helped start the powerlifting club at UW La Crosse. He says seeing lifters there succeed and having them cheer him on are 2 things that drive him to continue doing better.
That is really impressive.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Nick. Wow, Andy competes on Wednesday. We wish him the best of luck.
I could only hope to lift about 1/10 of what he lifts, perhaps. That'd probably even be a struggle for me.
Jose, I wouldn't even have a clue.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh my gosh, we'll be right back.